Good afternoon, everyone. It's a little after 1 today, and it took me a while to arrive here today to do Motivation Monday. I guess I needed some motivation. Not really. I was feeling called to spend my morning writing, and so I spent a lot of time working on my next book. So this video was a little delayed in the process. Well, today I want to talk about a problem that I see very often working with my clients. Many of them, when they come to me because they're grieving the loss of someone they love, or someone ended a relationship, or a parent is dying, um, or they don't know what their dream is for themselves, and so they're rattling around in a big old house, empty nesting, and they don't know what the next thing to do is. But one of the things they tell me when they approach me is that their husband or their mother or their daughter or a friend or someone was the biggest cheerleader in their lives. So they derive their sense of motivation from this person externally. And now that that person has passed away or moved away or relocated and is not in their lives anymore, they struggle to find the motivation. They're grappling with the question, why does it even matter now? Why do I bother doing anything? Because this person who always said good things about what I did, who believed in me, who encouraged my dreams, who was my biggest cheerleader, is now gone, is no longer in my life. And so, what I want to say to you today is learn to become your best cheerleader. Self love is bandied about so much. It's become such a popular self help concept today that people are even turned off by it. But it's important to understand how valuable looking after yourself, caring for yourself, giving yourself the validation you need, that is so very important. And so many of us give that power over to somebody else, not realizing that that source isn't going to be in our lives forever. So when that source dries up, we find it really hard to motivate ourselves to do the things that bring us joy, because why does it even matter anymore? That person isn't here anymore, and so I'm just not going to even bother to paint or write or make a particular dish that they loved, whatever that is for you. So, self care is absolutely important. When you learn to become your biggest cheerleader, when you begin to look within you for the approval and the validation that you have been seeking from outside, you will once again reconnect to your motivation. Self care at the end of the day is all about being okay with who you are. To me, that's the simplest definition of self care. Just be okay with where you are, who you are in the moment, and don't beat yourself up. All of us, we are a work in progress. And so that's why you need to be your best cheerleader and compliment yourself and congratulate yourself for how far you've come, what you've been doing, how you've been living, all the things that you have accomplished in your life. Because when we constantly give our source of power away to other people and they leave us in whatever form they leave us, then there is a big void in our lives and we struggle to find the motivation. So if you are someone who's not yet at that place, you are really lucky, because you can start seeking the validation and approval that you need from within instead of placing it at somebody else's doorstep. That's my Monday message for you today. Tomorrow is Q&A Tuesday, and I'll be back with a question that I get asked a lot. It comes from clients, prospects, my friends, my colleagues, all kinds of people. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I also want to alert you that Linda Fell of Grief Diaries will be interviewing me this evening on her Facebook page. So it's Facebook/Grief Diaries. I have posted a link in this on this page right below this video. Look for it. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern, 25th of February, which is tonight. We are talking about grieving across cultures and what's the difference between how loss and grief are perceived in India versus the Western world. So it's going to be a really enlightening and enlivening conversation. Join us if you can. Share the graphic with people you think will be interested. And I will see you at 8 p.m. Eastern this evening if you're able to join us. Thank you so much. Otherwise, I will talk to you tomorrow morning on Q&A Tuesday. Take care.